Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this wine caddy and coasters to match it. So it's actually a two-in-one tutorial. I'm going to show you two different types of wine caddies. These molds are from Amazon. One is a rounded oval kind of a wine caddy, and another one is a long geode shaped wine caddy with matching geode shaped coasters. These molds are from Amazon, and the flowers that you'll see me using, they are from my own garden. I have dried them using the Activa silica gel sand, not the granules. I don't really like the granules much because they leave kind of an indent on the flowers. The sand works beautifully. So let's start with it. So first of all, I have mixed some resin and I used a gold leaf and just stirred it around in the resin. That makes it break up and gives you that beautiful gold foil finish. So I'm pouring the foil, I'm pouring the resin with the gold foil about halfway, not too much because you're gonna add flowers and then you're gonna have to add another layer on top because the flowers float to the top. So I'm just eyeballing it about halfway of the level of the caddy and the coasters. I'm making sure to use all the resin because as you know, resin is expensive. I don't want to waste it. Don't scrape too much because sometimes there might be unmixed resin and that will affect how the piece cures. You can see me using a heat gun. It's a small embossing heat gun from Amazon, and I prefer using this over the heavier heat guns like the Wagner or the other thermal heat guns. The reason is because too much heat can damage your molds. The resin sticks to the silicone and the mold is not usable anymore. It just, I don't like it. I prefer low heat over high heat. Sometimes I even use alcohol, 91% in a spray bottle, and I spray it so that gets rid of the bubbles on the top. So you can use either a low heat or a spray alcohol. It's your choice. Once most of the bubbles are gone, you won't be able to get 100% off. There would be some, but they eventually rise up. So I started adding flowers. I used the yellow and orange whole flowers in the first oval mold. Um, these are little cute African daisies, I believe, or Coreopsis. I think so. I'm not really sure. If you know, let me know. So I wanted the top or the piece that you're seeing as the actual face of the finished piece. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Usually when you demold, the bottom is the top, but here I wanted the top as the top. That's what I'm trying to say. So anyhow, I used the yellow and the orange flowers and placed them as I felt like, and I used a small candy stick to just gently dab the flowers down. Always remember, don't push the petals down with a stick or a toothpick because that will leave like blackish kind of marks on the cured piece when you pour another layer of resin over it. So if you don't want the flowers to be bruised, just make sure you tap it in a flat manner, not just poke it down. And here, since we are going to add another layer, I'm not pressing them down too much. I'm just trying the petals to get stuck to the resin on the bottom. I'm not trying to immerse them here. So that will prevent any bruising. So just gently let them stick to the resin and just add your flowers as you like. Here, this one had a little stem, so I took it out, cut it, and put it back again. And you can see I just added a few here and there. Once I was satisfied with how the oval mold looked, I moved on to the geode mold. For the geode mold, I decided to use loose petals instead of the whole flowers. So I used the yellow and the orange petals of Cosmos that I had, and I just placed them according to alternating colors or how they would contrast on that resin. You can do whatever you like with it. You can make a design, you can just place them in a row, you can place them around the edges, around the center, around the borders, whatever you prefer. It's your personal choice. I just decided to do a random placement here. So I continued putting the petals in the mold, and then I moved on to the coasters and did the same thing. Once again, when I was done placing the petals, I gently dabbed them with the candy stick, making sure not to poke them too much. I let it all cure for about 4 to 5 hours. It was summer, so it was pretty cured, not hard or but it was not runny. So I could add another layer. I just went ahead and added one thin layer on top. It's not actually thin, it covered the whole of the mold, but it covered all the petals too. So basically, this was my second layer to cover all the flowers and the petals. I think I forgot to press the record button when I did the pour on the oval mold. So sorry about that. So here I did the second layer and then let it do a full cure for about 18 to 20 hours, and then I demolded it. So you can see the first one here with the flowers. This is the back and this is the front. See how nice and glossy it is, and all the flowers are all covered, and it looks so pretty. And here's the geode shaped one with the petals. Let's see how this came out. Okay, so as you see, you can use this from either side because this doesn't have a front or the back face of a flower, so it's actually used from both sides. And these are the pretty coasters. I really loved this. The whole set looks so summery and so pretty. I really, really love this. I didn't record the top coat, but I did give them a top coat to just add that extra touch of gloss and make them more sturdy and pretty. So the edges are not as sharp. Here you can see I did the gold edging. I like that gold, but I didn't cover the whole sides. I just did a little trim so you can see the flowers from the side. It's pretty beautiful. Here it's on some contrast. The details, enjoy them. I hope you really like this tutorial. I had fun making it. I'll add some pictures of how it's supposed to be used. It's a 2-glass wine holder, so it worked out pretty good. Let me know what you think about them. Write your comments below, and see you next time for some more resin stuff. Take care. Bye bye.